And this is also going to surprise a lot of people as well, because people think, oh, what people always say to me, oh, what's my very first Sonic character? To believe it or not, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. To believe it or not, this is my very first Shadow the Hedgehog plushie. This is my very first Sonic plushie collectible I ever owned and I ever had. Because you know the Shadow the Hedgehog game that came out in the PlayStation 2 around 2005, 2008, around that time? I could be mistaken. It could be a bit around 2000. It could be a bit older than that, around 2011 or something. But no, I definitely do remember around like 2005, 2008, because he was in like Sonic X at the time. But no, this is my original Shadow from back in the day, because one is the only one out of the actual like we're supposed to have this like labeled like this. You're supposed to have like a collectible label on it, but I cut that off, and as you can see, it is starting to fade. The Sonic logo and the writing on his tag is starting to fade, and also this shows his age because his hands are going a bit yellowy. Don't know if you can clearly see that on camera or not, but they are a bit stained and a bit yellowy. And his eyes, which I do regret because his eyes are meant to look like this, where they're supposed to have like a little white like pupil inside of his eyes. And they all have like, I say, a little white like pupil and everything, but I didn't know that as a kid. And I accidentally filled in his white pupils with a little pen. As you don't know if you can clearly see that on camera, but I filled his like little white pupil in with like a little black pen, which I do regret doing that. But again, I was a kid, I didn't know any better, because these sort of collectibles for Sonic plushies, but people think they're meant for children. They're not. As you can clearly see, if the camera will pick it up. I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, because it's been a bit blurry at the moment. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. You gonna focus or not? Oh, there we are. So it's not meant for children under 15 years old, because these Sonic plushies, they're made out of like polyester and polystyrene materials, meaning they're collectibles, so they're not really meant for children under 15 years old, because they are very flammable and they are very fragile. So if you put them in the washing machine, they can easily rip and fall apart. So the best way to wash them is by hand washing them like in a bath or in a sink or something with all of them, because all of them, including Super Shadow and Super Sonic, are made out the same materials. They're not really meant for children because they are collectibles. So yeah, that's why I do take good care of them. Do take really good care of them.